What's up guys, Jared here with another summertime movie review. So I just got out of Despicable Me 3, and this series has been pretty good in my opinion. I was pleasantly surprised by the very first one, falling in love with Gru and the girls. It's so fluffy! The second Despicable Me fell short of the first one in my opinion, but it's still pretty good. El Macho skydiving into a volcano, riding a shark with TNT strapped to him was fantastic. Then there was Minions. We're ditching Gru in this one and we're exploring the origins of the Minions. I didn't think that this one was horrible, it just didn't match up to the quality of the first two. Now we're on to the third, actually the fourth movie in the franchise, and it definitely still has the charm from the first. So basically Gru and Lucy are still working for the government agency AVL. This time around though, they're chasing the supervillain Balthazar Brat, who is a product of the 80s. Rubik's Cube shoulder pads, rockin' 80s music, he's got it all. He's after the world's largest diamond for his evil plan, but Gru is there to stop him. And not really. The diamond is stolen and Gru is fired. You fired. After this, Gru finds out that he's had a long-lost brother this whole time, Drew. They meet each other and all sorts of villainous shenanigans ensue. The thing I love most about this movie was the character of Balthazar Brat. Voiced by Trey Parker, he was everything I wanted in a character. Stylish 80s clothing along with awesome 80s music and dance moves. He also had a pretty funny backstory and motivation. He was a former child actor whose show was canceled, but he remained the character even after the show. Hence all of the 80s references and tech. Also, Trey Parker as a voice actor is just great. His South Park stuff is hilarious. I could hear some of his other characters shining through the Balthazar Brat voice. Speaking of Balthazar Brat, since he was so 80s retro, every time he fought, it would be more of a dance battle than a fight. The couple scenes that this happened were really fun to watch. Moonwalking to Michael Jackson as he dodges punches from Gru, it can't get much better than that. The interactions and plot points associated with Gru and Drew were pretty good as well. They're twin brothers but couldn't be more opposites. One is bald and angry all of the time, while the other has a flowing mane and happy as can be. It was entertaining to see their interactions throughout the film. Also, I thought Steve Carell did a superb job voicing both characters, but giving them two different distinct voices. If there was a scene where they were both talking and you were to close your eyes, you could easily figure out if Drew or Gru was talking. The movie was mainly focused around Gru and his brother Drew, which wasn't a bad thing. But all of the other characters were kind of given a back seat throughout the movie. I'm not saying that their storylines were boring or anything, they just weren't featured. Lucy was learning how to be a mother. Agnes was on the hunt for a unicorn. It's so fluffy! And the Minions were off singing show tunes and serving time in the big house. This movie kind of felt a little bloated with all of these other things going on, but it did a good job with staying on track with the main plot. Overall, I thought Despicable Me 3 was a pretty good movie. It had some pretty good laughs, the long-lost brother angle was fun, and the addition of Trey Parker as Balthazar Brat definitely made this movie rock for me. I'm a sucker for great 80s music and dance moves. They definitely set this up for a sequel, and I don't see the Despicable Me franchise slowing down anytime soon. What did you think of Despicable Me 3? Was it the Gru and Minions 80s music-packed family movie, or has the Despicable Me franchise kinda overstayed its welcome? I want to hear about it in the comments down below. As always, you can find me on the social medias at Jared Buckendahl on both Twitter and Instagram, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Until next time, I'll see you later.